Hey guys, let's start the 54th episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Has Maradona Cup been born again? Why did Perez say Ronaldo an idiot and Mourinho is abnormal? How much money is Real Madrid losing? Lewandowski is wanted, man. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Les Brom has turned away a bid from West Ham for goalkeeper Sam Johnstone, reports The Athletic. The offer is said to have been far lower than the club's asking price of more than €10 million. The Blues are looking to get creative in their negotiations for the Dortmund forward. Chelsea has offered out of favor forward Tammy Abraham as a sweetener in a possible deal for Borussia Dortmund star Erling Haaland. But the German club has little interest, claims the Mirror. Abraham, 23, featured under Thomas Tuchel last season. But the Blues still value him at €50 million and think he should be viewed as a serious asset by other clubs. AC Milan technical director Paolo Maldini has confirmed Olivier Giroud will complete a move to the club on Thursday. The Saraya side reached an agreement with Chelsea over a €2 million deals for the French striker last week. England right-back Kieran Trippier is desperate to ditch Atletico Madrid for the Premier League, writes The Telegraph. Manchester United has already had a bid rejected, and two other rival clubs are said to be in the hunt. Trippier played a major role in Euro 2020 where he provided an assist in the final against Italy. Sassuolo has asked Liverpool for Marko Grujic as a potential new signing to replace Locatelli, who's leaving the club this summer. Left-back Sam Vines to Royal Antwerp for up to €2 million with add-on incentives and a sell-on clause, reports The Athletic. The 22-year-old has emerged with the US men's national team over the past couple of years and scored in the Gold Cup this past weekend. As Europe's top club holds interest for Camavinga, the youngster has chosen Spain as the next destination, reports The Telegraph, denting the hopes of Manchester United. Real Madrid holds a long-standing interest in the player, with Barcelona and Atletico Madrid being close to an agreement to exchange Saul and Griezmann. More information has come to light thanks to Catalonia Radio. Inan Lodi and Mario Hermoso could also be involved in the deal, with Barcelona deeming Saul's value to be much lower than that of Griezmann's. Former Barcelona scouting director claims that there are fans of the Napoli captain at Camp Nou. And seen as the perfect player for Barcelona, Dara said on the radio station. He has the characteristics that the club is looking for and he understands football in the same way. Many teams like him and I know that Barcelona like him too. Alex Mori has 1 year left to run on his contract at Barcelona. The talented 18-year-old midfielder wants improved terms on his last deal, but the Catalan club has offered him a contract like that of someone who alternates between the B team and the first team. Terrusel Deportivo report that either Alex renews his contract at Barcelona or they will sit him in the stands for 1 year. The club has made him train with the B team so far in pre-season. AC Milan is planning to bring Brahim Diaz back to the club after his successful loan spell last season. The Italian journalist Daniel Longo reports that the deal is entering the final stages, but the sticking point in the talks is about Real Madrid wanting to retain some control over the player's future. Tottenham Hotspur has placed a reported £120 million price tag on Harry Kane, a fee which is above what Manchester City is willing to pay. The Athletic claim that Pep Guardiola wants to make an exception to bring the England captain to the Etihad Stadium. According to Tuttosport, PSG has made an offer of €40 million to AC Milan for Theo Hernandez, but this has been rejected by Rossoneri. Theo is an important player for Stefano Pioli, plus they believe that his value is higher than the fee offered. Despite England's captain stating his desire to leave the club this summer, Tottenham Hotspur holds the hope of keeping him. They hope to do so by bringing in Southampton goalscorer Danny Ings, said The Telegraph. Ings has 1 year left on his contract at St Mary's and could be available for around £20 million. The arrival of Donnarumma at PSG has again shown Alphonse Areola the door towards the exit, says Sky Sports. West Ham is in talks with PSG over a season-long loan for the goalkeeper, which includes an option to buy. Leicester City midfielder Yori Tielemans is seen as the replacement for Jorginho Wijnaldum by Liverpool, who leave after his contract expired. But La Repubblica now reports that the Reds are preparing a €70 million offer for Inter star Nicolo Barella. Chelsea plans about a new contract for Jorginho, who helped the Blues win the Champions League as well as Italy to succeed in Euro 2020, but the player's agent has revealed that Juventus are showing interest in bringing him back to Italy. Chelsea is keeping track of Sevilla defender Jules Kounde. Right Sport after the player put an end to any potential deal with Tottenham. Kounde rejected the chance to join Spurs as they failed to qualify for Champions League. He views the Blues and is to be open to a move to Stamford Bridge. Now, let's move towards the major news of the day. Bayern Munich coach says it is no surprise to see teams interested in Robert Lewandowski because of his excellent form in recent seasons. Lewandowski finished last season with 48 goals in all competitions as Bayern secured another Bundesliga title. The Poland star's form has prompted rumors that he could be set for a move this summer, and Nagelsmann says he has already discussed the issue with the striker. The Bayern Munich striker has before suggested he could be open to a move. Manchester City is monitoring the status of Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski, if they may not be able to bring Harry Kane away from Tottenham, writes the Daily Mail. Lewandowski would be seen as more of a short-term solution for Pep Guardiola's attack than the Spurs man, Harry Kane, given his age and a contract with 2 years remaining on it. The Poland star would also likely be less expensive. Real Madrid has presented their accounts from the 2020 to 2021 fiscal year, which was influenced by the coronavirus pandemic. Los Blancos have estimated their COVID-caused losses to be at €300 million since March 2020. The club has also reported that, as of June 30, 2021, the balance recorded by the Treasury is €122.1 million, a figure lower than the €125.3 million last year. The accounts don't show Bernabeu's renovation project, which amounts to €279 million with a loan organized on June 30, 2021, for €375 million. The club's net worth, meanwhile, is €534 million. The recovery from the situation brought by the pandemic will not be immediate. As a result, the club will continue in its efforts to limit spending as has been done until now. Real Madrid also showed post-tax profits, with a balance of €874,000, having ended the 2019 to 2020 year with a profit of €313,000. The club is one of very few big European clubs to have not incurred losses over the last 2 years, the club wrote. According to a UEFA study, the operating losses accumulated by European clubs between 2019 to 2020 and 2020 to 2021 will be close to €6 billion. The Florentino Perez leaked audio clips continue, and it seems no one is safe from his scathing behind closed doors comments, with Cristiano Ronaldo and Jose Mourinho among the targets in the latest quotes published. "Ronaldo is crazy. The guy is an idiot. He's sick," said Perez. "You think this guy is normal, but he's not. If he was, he wouldn't do all the things he does. The last stupid thing, which everyone in the world saw. Why do you think he'd do something so stupid?" Perez also slammed both Ronaldo and Mourinho for having massive egos and being blinkered to reality. Jorge Mendes has no control over Ronaldo, and it's the same with Mourinho. "None at all," said Perez. "Even for interviews, they don't listen to him. These are two guys with terrible egos, spoilt the pair of them, who don't see the reality because they could both earn a lot more money if things were different. They are both abnormal because we are talking about a lot of money in terms of image rights, and with that face they have, that challenging glare. The fact that no one likes them. If the publicity was different, everything changes. Right now, he's scared and Mourinho is an idiot. It's not that he doesn't want to play. Well, he's a little stupid, driving without a license." Italy and Argentina could make history as the first teams to compete in a new showpiece event being dubbed the Maradona Cup. Discussions are underway between UEFA and CONMEBOL to set a date for the clash between the champions of Europe and South America. As per reports in the New York Times, the match would be played at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona in Naples and be a tribute to the footballing icon who passed away last year. Maradona's name would also be given to the trophy handed out to the winners of a game that is a tantalizing prospect, bringing together some of the top players in the world in a unique event. The Argentina legend, of course, has a strong connection to both countries, having played in Italy for 7 years. The exact details of the competition remain to be confirmed, so too whether this would be a one-off homage to Maradona or if it could be the beginning of a regular Super Cup type event featuring the winners of the European Championship and Copa America. This was the end of our 54th episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.